Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Runa. Happy Foundation Friday. I know I don't even want to explain myself. I just can't film if I don't get foundations in, and when I get them in, I'll film a bunch of them and then I'll upload them for you guys. But sometimes, oh, and due to quarantine and coming out of quarantine, I forgot what my shade was. So I was buying my normal life shade, and for some reason I was like 2 shades lighter than I originally usually am. And every foundation I was ordering was coming out so orange, I couldn't even review them. But anyways, you guys, I am just grateful that you guys continue to come here and support me. But today we are going to do the highly requested, TikTok famous, Good Apple KVD Beauty foundation balm. It's a foundation balm. This is what you guys have been asking me. A lot of you guys have been messaging me like, oh, I want you to try it. TikTok has pretty much kind of proven if this was good or not. I have a hard time believing everything TikTok does. TikTok has failed me sometimes, but like I say, everybody's different. We all have different skin. We all have different taste. But I'm going to give you my suggestions, okay? So we're going to go ahead and test this out and see how it is. It has about 40 to 45 shades, I think. The range is pretty good. They go from medium, light to medium, then to dark. And there's a good share of darkness in there. So I like that there's a good share of darkness, dark shades and medium shades. And I like that there's a lot of skin tones and undertones. It's not just like dark, medium, deep. And then this is a full coverage foundation. It's vegan. It's good for dark circles, fine lines, and wrinkles. It's long wearing and it's a matte finish. And it's a fully recyclable packaging. It's cream. It's supposed to nourish skin. It's supposed to hydrate skin because it has sodium hyaluronate. I don't know what that is. But anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and try this on this $38 foundation. I got the shade Tan 060. Okay, so today for my primer, I'm actually going to go ahead and use my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I'm going to use this new cool brush or like device that I got from e.l.f. and I'm like obsessed with it because I like that it has like this little picker thingy. I don't know if they sell this individually, but if they do, I will let you guys know. I love it because it like anything that is like balmy, you just pick it up and then you apply it. Oh my God, guys, just with one swipe, look at that coverage. This is just with, I just swooshed my brush in there once. Okay, so definitely this foundation goes a long way. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is not my color. I'm telling you, I'm having issues with buying my color. But honestly, I feel like foundation always looks kind of weird on me. Like I just cannot like put on foundation right away, and then everyone just comes in, they're like, oh, your foundation color's not right. And it's like, dude, wait till the end result. That's when I know people are not watching my videos correctly, because they're like right away like, oh, that's orange. Yeah, but you haven't seen the ending. Like right now this looks like really yellow on me, but I'm pretty sure once it blends in, oh my God, and this is a lot. But I do love it. It does feel really good. It does feel a little heavy though. It's not lightweight how I would imagine it to be. It's definitely not as lightweight as I would imagine it to be. It's actually pretty thick. It's getting all over my top, so be very careful. Little goes a long way, but I can just say instantly it like minimized my pores like no tomorrow. I don't even feel like you need a concealer with this, but you know, I'm still gonna wear my concealer, but I don't think you need one. This is so good. I will say though, it doesn't feel as drying as I thought it was gonna feel. I thought it was gonna be super drying, but then it does say balm. Definitely has that balm texture when you glide it, and it definitely feels real, like, I don't know, you know, balm has like that heavy, thick, oily feeling. So yeah, it does have a thick, oily feeling to it, but oh my God, like the coverage of this, it's insane. It looks very masky though, like when you do full coverage, you're always gonna get like a little bit of a mask look, but this looks very masky and it looks a little cakey. So a little goes a long way. So it's looking a little cakey. So I would just blend it more. Let me go wet my beauty blender. Let me see if I could blend this out more. Okay guys, so I went ahead and blended this beauty blend. Well, not blended, but I wet my beauty blender. And I wanted to like go in and just kind of use it to blend it. I'm telling you, I just feel like it's a little heavy. But it is gorgeous, like, and the undertone is a little gray. It reminds me a lot of Milani Conceal and Perfect's formula. So if you wanted like a drugstore reference, it reminds me of Milani Conceal and Perfect. I'm gonna put the picture up right here for you guys. But once you press it out with the Beauty Blender, it does feel less heavy. So the Beauty Blender basically takes off the excess products and just really blends everything in. See, now it's starting to look a lot like more my color, but it still has a gray undertone to it. So I may need more of the warmer undertone. I went with more of a neutral. All right, guys, so I've had on the foundation for about an hour and I've completed my whole face. I applied setting powder, but as you can see, this foundation has fully dried down and it does not feel super drying. It does feel a little tight clay feel over here. If you put on a clay mask, you know that feeling of tightness that you get from a clay mask? That's the feeling that I'm getting right now. Over here a little bit, but not around the whole face. It is really into my fine lines. So I think that's funny that they advertise that this is for fine lines, but it really seeps into your fine lines though. So I don't think it conceals fine lines. I thought that was weird when they said that. Conceals dark spots? Oh yes. Conceals dark circles? Oh yes. This is definitely the one for you. But if you have dry skin, it's going to definitely emphasize your dry skin. You could even see her hair. You see that? That's fine lines. Fine lines? Fine lines. It emphasizes the fine lines. So I'm not that impressed by it. It does get really heavy too and gunky. But I'm going to wear it for the rest of the day. And then I'm going to tell you guys what I think in the end. But so far, I'm just not here for it. And then it's so gray, like how gray the coloring is. Like if you can see, like this is just, it's just so gray. It's very, very gray. So honestly, if you're really into the style foundation, Milani Conceal and Perfect is very similar. Not as pigmented, but very similar. Okay guys, so I really wanted to show the foundation in natural lighting. So here it is in natural lighting, and of course, in natural lighting, it looks pretty good. As you can see, it's still in my fine line. That's a fine line, you guys. Seeped into my fine lines there, all in the fine lines here. So yeah, it's still not that, it's just not as smoothing as I thought it would be. Could be that it's just really heavy and you can still see the grayness. But if you go far away, oh, you can't see nothing. It looks so good. But up close is when it gets real. So yeah, it's still very gray. See? Still very gray. I'm gonna wear it for the rest of the day. This is about an hour, hour and a half. And I'm gonna wear it for like 8 hours and then I'll tell you guys what I think. By 8 hours, I kind of already know what I think about a foundation, but look at those fine lines. Okay guys, so it's now the end of the night. And as you can see, I feel like the foundation got cakier throughout the day, throughout the night. My face is super dry. It got like really heavy. It started to separate and slip all right here. I'm just gonna say it. I think, look, this foundation gets progressively worse as I wear it. It's officially been more than 10 hours, but it's just really, I don't like it. I am going to say a negative on this foundation, which is crazy. I might be the only person on the internet who's saying no to this foundation. I just feel like it's not dry skin friendly. Comment down below if you've tried this foundation down below. Obviously, I'm a little bit more stricter when it comes to foundation because I try so many. So my expectations for foundation is very high and I'm super picky. But yeah, this one's definitely not going to get my dollars. It does have good staying power. I just don't like all these like random separations and a lot of separating on my nose, separating on my forehead. But yeah, I'm gonna skip on this foundation onto the next trendy foundation. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, you guys, and subscribe. Comment down below if you've tried it. What do you think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know.